Hey guys, what's up? It's Reflex here, and today I'm bringing you guys fourth episode of Black Ops 2 map tutorials. Today we're going to be going over Standoff. This map is really good. I like it a lot. It's good for search just because it's really small, and I really like small-sided maps and all that. So, starting off, we're going to start with lines of sights, just because there's a couple good ones. So first off, on this side, what I like to do at the beginning of the round sometimes is, if I'm not rushing, I'll just sit here and watch A through this little hole. You can just lay on the street and you'll be able to see anybody that crosses into A. You might not be able to get a kill off it, but you can also just call it out. So that's a good one. Another one that we have is, you come over on the statue. Overall, the statue is kind of good just for like head glitching. If anybody's on that, head glitch right there, or like you can pop around the corner a little bit and watch a blue door, and also watch middle. But a really good thing I like about this statue is, you sit here and crouch, you can actually look through this little crack right here, and you'll be able to see into blue and actually outside that door on that little balcony right there. So I really like this. It's really useful. You can actually see people and call it out really easily. And also, if you scoot over a little bit, this isn't too useful, but you can also see a little bit in the mid. Alright guys, next line of sight is if you come up on this statue, and all you gotta do is strafe jump, if you can, onto this little barrel thing right here. And what that'll do, you'll be able to see in the mid pretty easily, and also you can see over this wall. It's not too great of a spot, but it is useful just because you can see some few alleys that are pretty populated. But you are pretty exposed, just keep that in mind. So moving on, if you come back here, if you hop up on these boxes, you can actually jump up, and pretty much the same as that statue, you can just see into the blue, and also on that balcony right there, and also in the mid. Moving over to A, I have a decent head glitch over here. What you want to do is hop up onto this tractor right here, and all you gotta do is just stand up, and you'll be able to see through this glass. And so this is a pretty good head glitch. You're not as open as if you were just standing here in front of the tractor, so I mean, just use it to your advantage. You can see people easily through the thing, and you can also shoot through it pretty easily. So moving on over here, if you're on offense and you plant the bomb at B, a spot I like to sit is if you come into this corner right here and just camp. Nobody really looks back here, because it's actually like nobody really comes back here, and you'll be able to see people in the middle. What you can do is you can either crouch right here, and you could see somebody laying down right there, but it is kind of hard if you plant on this side of the bomb. But what I like to do is just come over to this tank, go prone, and just check every couple of seconds under that car right there, and you'll be able to see bomb. Alright, so there's another quick little jump spot. If you guys didn't know about this already, it's pretty obvious, but just hover on that tank and you hop up onto the roof right here. Okay, so a wall bang I have for you guys is, if you come over, you plant the bomb on B, right there on that corner or on that side at all. You can come to this room and just sit in this corner, camp it out, wait for him to pick it up, blah blah blah, and then just wall bang through this window. Just look at B and just shoot. That'll get him perfect on B. Shoot through that wall, kill him right there on B. Another good wall bang. This is alright, but you can also just keep this in mind that you can wall bang through this window. It's pretty easy, so just keep that in mind. Moving on, just to let you know, I don't know if you don't know this, but you can hop over this wall pretty easily. Quick little fun fact right there. So moving on, I'm pretty sure we're done with lines of sight on this map. But for some nade spots, there's quite a few nade spots on this map, so I'll try and go through them, give you some details. So first nade I like to use is if you're on offense and you're rushing. What you can do is, if you're on the street, you just want to aim right above this light right here. Usually I just stun it just to get a stun off on them, but all you gotta do, just run in front of this car, aim above that light right there, throw your stun, and it should land right behind that box, and it'll cut off anybody trying to rush through mid-street. So that's a really good one. Another nade spot I like to use is if you come back here. You know, a lot of people like to camp like in that window and on that roof, especially in pubs. But if you come over here, what you can do, come in this room and run and aim like kind of in between these two little pillars right there, and just jump and throw. And what that'll do, that'll land right on the roof, right around in that corner. So that's really good if you know someone's camping up there and you just want to get them off real quickly. Just nade this and it will land here. Just make sure you jump and throw because it'll go farther. So moving on, another good nade spot I have for you guys is for B, and middle kind of. But if you come over here, you can actually hop in this window, and what I like to do, I just throw a concussion or a grenade, doesn't matter, and just try and aim it to a little bit to the right of the B tag, and just throw it up. And what that'll do, that'll land perfectly right in mid. So that's good, kind of if you're on defense, because some teams like to rush right through that mid area just to get a quick bomb plant off. So you can just run up in here beginning of the round, maybe do that real quick, and see if you get a kill or a stun. So next nade spot I have for you guys is a pretty good one. This is good for nading B. I know a lot of these are for B, but A is pretty self-explanatory. All you got to do is just nade in that area. But this one I think is really good. All you got to do is, doesn't matter what side, you can be on offense or defense, just depending on where you're at. But if you come over to this corner of this building right here, all you have to do is kind of come to the left of this pillar and just cook your nade, jump, and throw. And what that'll do actually is that'll land perfectly, like literally perfectly on A, or on B I mean, right there on that bomb. So that's good if you have the bomb planted and you know he's defusing, or if you're on defense and you know he's planning, or just in general if you want to nade B if you know he's over there. So yeah, that's a really good nade spot for B. So now we're done with nade spots and lines of sights, and now you guys know that I'm gonna do my setups or whatever strategies. So offensive strategy, usually what we do is grab bomb, obviously, have one person or 3 people, this is an A rush, 3 people will rush A street, 1 person go middle building and just cut off middle. 3 people that go A, 1 person can sit here and just watch the cutoff. 1 person, preferably with bomb, would throw their stun over there above that light, like I told you guys, and it'll cut off mid. Another person should run a smoke class, that's what we like to do, and just smoke mid street before you get there, just so they can't see you coming over, and it'll give you guys a lot of cover. So after you do that, just run across and have that guy who's watching it call it out if he sees anybody. And if he does, just make sure you either stun him or nade him, or just go up and kill him. And if you don't see anybody, just go in and try and get the quick plant down with the bomb, and support should just come in again and just either sit on bomb right there, or they can head glitch this thing right here, which is another good head glitch, and you should get that bomb down pretty quickly. And in the meantime, the person who is watching the cutoff can either sit mid right here on the statue like I told you guys, or just watch flank or something like that. And then the guy middle can either push up either out this way and just sit here and watch middle, or you can push out towards B and just cut off people who are trying to cross. So that's pretty much 100% of the time it works. Just use that. So B strategy for offense, what I like to do is rush around the outside of B and stun or nade over this wall right here, and try and get some stuns off people rushing into A like that. So that's a good one to do, and once you get that, either hop over this wall and surprise some people, or you can run all the way around into their spawn, or from here it's just whatever you guys want to do, just into their spawn, into this room, and that building, doesn't matter, just make sure you get that through. And then have your 2 other guys with you just split up, go each way, and then 1 person always has to go mid-building. So that's my offensive strategy. Moving on to defense, what we like to do is have one person go A, and have either two people go B, and then one person stay up in this house just to watch over mid street. But the person A just wants to come over and use that head glitch that I told you guys, sit behind that tractor, just pick people off. Two people B, one person wants to stun mid over on that side, and the other person wants to either rush into B bottom, or they can knock up here top. And this is actually, it cuts them off pretty well if you go up top. They don't really expect it. So yeah, two people mid, and then last person just sits up in that building and watches mid. Or actually, better option is to watch your backside and either sit right here, like I don't know, on one of these head glitches. All these are pretty good head glitches, but just make sure you don't get flanked. So yeah, that's my defensive setup. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's coming to a close. That's Standoff for you guys, so please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be bringing out Turbine here soon, probably straight after this video. So, yep, hope you guys enjoyed. See you later.